So here in this problem, we need to find out the value of the given trigonometric expression. Let us begin. Here we are given the trigonometric expression sine 20 degree times sine 40 degree times sine 60 degrees times sine 80 degrees. Now we have four sine functions here. Of this four, we only know the value of sine 60 degree. So that is square root of 3 over 2. So we don't know the value of sine 20 degree, sine 40 degree and sine 80 degree. However, what we'll do here, we'll use the transformation formula to find out the value easily. So let's do that. So here, if we look at the product of sine 20 degree and sine 40 degree, so we can use the transformation formula given by the 2 times sine A sine B, which is simply the difference of two cosine function. But we don't have a factor 2 here. No, that's fine. All we have to do is multiply and divide by 2. So we get square root of 3 over 4 multiplied to 2 times sine 20 degrees. So let's write 40 degree first. So we have sine 40 degrees times sine 20 degrees, and this will be multiplied to sine 80 degree. So what we'll do, we'll try to apply this particular transformation formula to 2 sine 40 sine 20. So we should get square root of 3 over 4 multiplied to we will get cosine of a minus b. So here we will suppose that a is 40 degree and b is 20 degree, such that a is greater than b. So 40 minus 20, that's going to be 20 degrees. So we get cosine of 20 degree minus cosine of 40 plus 20, so that's going to be 60 degrees times sine 80 degrees. Now let's multiply each terms within the parentheses with sine 80 degrees. So we get square root of 3 over 4 times cosine of 20 degree times sine 80 degree minus cosine of 60 degrees times sine 80 degree. Now we know the value of cosine 60 degree, that's half. So let's use that value. We're going to get square root of 3 over 4 multiplied to cosine 20 degree times sine 80 degrees minus half times sine 80 degree. What we can do, we can pull out the half from within the parentheses. That means we're going to factor out half. So we should get square root of 3 over 8. Multiplied to it will be now 2 times cosine of 20 degree times sine 80 degrees minus sine 80 degrees. Now here, if we observe this, so this is also another transformation formula. Here we have the product of a cosine and a sine function. So let's use that particular formula. 2 times sine A times cosine B. So that gives us the sum of two sine function. So here we will consider that 80 degree corresponds to A and 20 degree corresponds to B. So this is going to give us now square root of 3 over 8 multiplied to sine A plus B. So that means 80 plus 20. So that's going to be 100 degrees. Plus sine 80 minus 20, so that's 60 degrees. We have sine 60 degrees minus sine 80 degrees. Fine. Let's further simplify. Let's work with sine 100 degree. Now we know that since sine 100 degrees, this can be also expressed as sine 180 degrees minus 80 degrees. So we get sine, so 180 degrees can be expressed as 2 times 90 degrees minus 80 degrees. Right. So here we have an even multiple of 90 degrees, so sine is going to remain as sine, but the new angle is going to be 80 degrees. And we are going to be in the second quadrant because we have 2 times 90 degrees. So this number 2 tells us that we are in the second quadrant. So in the second quadrant, the sine function is positive, so we get positive sine 80 degrees. The meaning sine 100 degree, that's equals to sine 80 degrees. So our expression now becomes square root of 3 over 8 times. So we have sine 100 degree, but we are going to replace it with sine 80 degrees plus sine 60 degrees. So that value is square root of 3 over 2 minus sine 80 degree. Now we can cancel out the first and the third term, and that finally leaves us with 3 over 16, which is going to be the final value of a given trigonometric expression. Therefore, the value of sine 20 times sine 40 times sine 60 times sine 80, so that came out to be 3 over 16.